Hey, it's Marissa, and today we're going to build a birdhouse. So with me, I have glue and 100 popsicle sticks, and that's all. The rest is just our building skills. I colored a few, and I'm gonna save them for the roof, but you can color as many as you'd like. So I'm going to get the base started on the bottom. The base is the bottom. And I believe I counted that it's 11. Perfect. All lined up. And I'm gonna take my glue and then I'm going to make a strip, or you could do it on the popsicle stick itself, which I actually like to do. I'm gonna lay it on top so that it holds all of the popsicle sticks together. Try not to get any on your table. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be our base, and then we're going to take 2 sticks and we're going to create kind of like a little walkway into the house for the birds, because this is going to be where our bird seat is, and then we're going to put these 2 sticks like this so that they can kind of like perch on it. It's going to be cute. And the glue is already starting to set, which is perfect because we need to work on the upper layers. So now what we're gonna do is so this is already raised, like this piece is raised. So then we're going to start creating like a box, and we're gonna start with it over here. So I am going to put some glue on one end, glue on the other end, and then I'm going to put it right like that. Still being gentle because the glue is getting like sticky and it's holding, but I don't want to be rough with it. I want to give it time to dry. Perfect. And then now we're just going to keep on building up, and we're going to do, I think, 4 or 5 of these. We want to kind of create a box for the bird seed, so I think if we stop now, it would not be deep enough for the seed. So that was the thinking behind the higher sides. Just trying to gently tap on the glue to make sure that it gets pushed down. I'm just gonna make sure that the sides are, before it does get set, that it's like looking nice and straight and feeling nice and straight. Okay, so we're at 3. Just 2 left, and then we are done on the bottom base. Okay, so we're going to want to let this rest so that the glue has time to really hold, because the next part that we're going to add is going to be the roof, and we want to make sure that it doesn't just pull the sides out. But what we can get started on is we're going to take one piece, and then we're going to glue like the panels on. So it's going to kind of look like that. And then we're going to have 2 of them, and we're going to glue them together. So I'm going to grab some of these colored pieces. Don't know if I have enough, or if I can gently, oops, got a little bit of glue on the table. So I'm just gonna run the glue along this popsicle stick, and then I'm going to create the little shingles along by just resting them again on the popsicle stick. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. So you could use either marker or crayon to color these. I think either will work. I actually tried it with both. This feels a little bit like making a gingerbread house, but you should not be snacking on anything with this house build. Okay, perfect. So those are our 2 roof panels, and I don't think this is, oh, it's feeling pretty sturdy. So we're going to take about 4 pieces to create the posts, and we're going to put them in each corner. So I'm actually going to glue them together. So I'm going to make 4 and 4. So yeah, I'm just going to glue them and stack them, that's all. Of course, if you want to stray from this and create something different, I think that's awesome. I think that your house can look different than mine. I wonder what kind of birds this birdhouse is going to attract. So it'd actually be a nice gift to give a family member or a friend. These will be like the structural beams of the house to support the roof. Okay, so just gonna wait a few minutes to let everything dry before I try to assemble, because I don't want anything to like fall apart on me. I've had a thought, and I think for structural purposes, I'm going to, it's not quite set, but I'm gonna put another piece onto the shingles. Okay, so I gave the popsicle sticks a few minutes to rest and they are feeling nice and sturdy. I probably wouldn't try to like tear them apart, but they feel ready for our second phase of construction. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but what I want to do is put these into the corners, and I think I'm just gonna have to hold them. Okay, so I'm gonna, put quite a bit of glue in there. Like that. I just need to hold it till it gets a little bit tacky. And then I'm gonna see if I can get this other one done. Oh yeah. Right. So we're just gonna hold them for a few minutes. Let them get stuck. They're already holding. Perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So I'm trying to get a little bit of glue on the side and the bottom. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna wanna let this also sit for a few minutes because I don't wanna put any weight on it before it's dry. But I can try and glue these two together. Let's see if it can just hold itself for a few minutes to get settled, and then we'll check back in another maybe 2 minutes to see if everything's ready to do our last bit of construction. Okay, so we are ready for the last step in the house assembly. My house the roof is just a tiny bit fragile, so I'm going to be gentle with it. So I'm going to put some glue on the top of these to see if this will be enough to make it hold. Okay, so I have decided to put an extra piece on the top, as you can see in here, and then we're resting the roof on top of the popsicle stick, and I've put glue, and now I'm just going to hold it here until it gets a little bit tacky. It's gonna be nice and tall for the birds. I'm nervous about my little roof. I think it looks good. I don't know if the birds will be gentle to this house, but I've enjoyed making it. Okay, I think that it is finally standing on its own, and I would leave it overnight to rest, and then I would put the bird seed here in the bottom, and then you could always attach some string, or you could rest it out just kind of outside on something. Thanks for making this birdhouse with us today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you make your own at home. Bye!